Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to now talk about Aries. Aries particularly. So this here was an interesting clip inside of the trailer, and I do believe this is Diana and her face-off with Aries in some way, shape, or form. I'm not quite sure how, but just looking at what's shaping up in the background behind her doesn't seem like of this world. It seems almost netherworldly, if you were to ask me. Which leads me back to Aries. Now, this is what Aries looks like, right? Let's just look at the action figure again. Spin him around a little bit. Alright? This is what he looks like in the movie. In toy form, that's what he looks like. And, of course, we have little clips you can freeze frame from the movie. First, I just wanted to show you some of the fan art for it. And this is fan art based on the toy of Aries. Right? Here's a little closer. You're seeing Aries coming into Diana from a clip. I can't remember which clip it was. Alright? Here's some more fan art of Aries here. This looks pretty much like Aries here, right? And of course, the Lego series has Aries, again, the same sort of headpiece, right? He's much bigger, of course, than Diana. So, you have to come to the understanding that, therefore, this is Aries here, right? Coming at them. You can see that's the fiery sword we saw over here. Let me just get back to Aries here. Let me bring that fiery sword. That's a fiery sword as well, but I believe we're looking at this fiery sword here. It flames up. That's what he's coming at her with. And in the other hand, he has something else. I don't know what it is. And you can see this is the skull of the bison, I believe it is. And his face will be somewhere inside of there. And you can see how huge he is compared to Wonder Woman. Alright? And then he clashes with Wonder Woman here. And you can see this looks like maybe one of the horns from his head. And I don't know what this thing is. It looks like some kind of tripod thing. But in the end, Aries is a god. That means he can appear and disappear. Which means Diana can't just fight him and defeat him just like that. As I was saying, Aries feeds off of fear. He feeds off of anger. He feeds off of rage. He feeds off of depression. He feeds off of things that have to do with war, courage, all these things, valor. So, you know, he can appear and disappear at will. So I'm assuming that for Diana to beat Aries, she has to not be filled with these things. Otherwise, Aries would just simply get stronger. So I am very curious to see what this movie will turn out to be. So far, we're getting a lot of almost universal positive feedback about this movie from people who have seen it. Both people in the business and people who are just simply audience. So that's good to know. But of course, when it actually comes out, we'll really know what's the deal with this movie. I'm totally looking forward to it. I'm sure you guys are. That's why you're watching my videos, right? On that note, you guys have a great one.